Hi, I'm Cecile and I'm Dutch and I'm your local guide to Amsterdam. Today I will share 14 things you absolutely need to know before you're visiting this amazing city Amsterdam. And stay for the last two because when you know this, your stay will be a true local experience. Let's get started. As you probably know, Amsterdam is all about bicycles. For us, biking is a true way of living. It's even our normal way of transportation. Riding a bicycle can be really fun, but for us it's also a way to go to your job, to school, to bring your kids to school, to do groceries, or to go to the airport, to the train station with your suitcase.
I like my suitcase.
This is why you should always be aware as a tourist to not come close anywhere near the feed spot. Really important as a tourist to respect our culture and to not just walk on the biking lane, because first we will run you over, which is really dangerous. And secondly, it's just super annoying because most of the time we're really in a hurry. We just want to meet our friends or go to an appointment, and having those tourists on the lane without even looking is just not a way to go. A rule of thumb, the red lanes with bicycles on it is the biking lane. Red is dead. And otherwise don't just go from the pavement into the street, because sometimes the street is also a place for bicycles. When we were younger, our parents used to teach us, look to the left, you don't see nothing, then look to the right, you still don't see nothing. Then you look another time to the left to see if there's not like a super extreme fast bike approaching you, and then you can cross the street. Cash or card? Most places accept mostly cards. Some places only accept cards, but if you want to get some snacks in Albert Kuip Market or get some street food, to have some small cash on hand is actually very nice as well. Where to stay? Amsterdam has a huge housing problem. It's really hard for people, students, to find houses within a normal price range. Airbnb is therefore not really respected among the local people. There are some people, however, who don't respect the rules. Houses just for Airbnb purposes. You will get a fine if you do something like this because it's illegal by now, but some people still risk it because they can make so much money. And just go in a hotel, you can find nice hotels. I even have this discount code where you can find a super cute hotel room near Food Holland. It's under 100 euros with my discount code that you can receive in the email. Of course, there are other hotels as well which are more expensive. We have some very beautiful ones on the canals as well. Staying in an Airbnb, I just wouldn't recommend it. Of course, you can also check out the hostels. I personally do not prefer it. Oh, and another thing, if you do think about getting an Airbnb, please be aware of the steep stairs, because the old school buildings in Amsterdam extreme steep stairs. So if you're wearing heavy suitcases, nobody's gonna help you out, and it can be very tough and hard and dangerous. So please pack light or just book an hotel with an elevator, whatever suits you best. Tipping culture. Tips are never included in bills like some other European countries. If you're really happy with the service, you can give a tip of 5 to 10%. It's not mandatory, but of course it's appreciated. The red light district. Of course, this is a very exciting place of the city for a lot of people around the world. For those who like to take pictures, please stop the disrespect. Thank you. How to get around. Since the city is very small and made for riding a bike, getting a taxi can be very hard and also can be quite expensive. Maybe if you take your iAmsterdam card, you can use it public transport for free, commuting in between areas. Otherwise, you can get this OV card that I will link here and also in my bio. This is a way where you can just get a 24-hour card. In this way you can use the tram to anywhere, any time of the day. Please make sure that the trams only go until 11:30 something. There's a house party. It's always a shocker that it's already 11:30 and then you have some issues with not being able to go with the tram. So please keep that in mind. Be careful with coffee shops. As you might know, smoking weed in Amsterdam is very common. You can go to a coffee shop and this is a place to buy marijuana to roll for yourself or buy pre-made or some kind of cake. You can get coffee there, but do not expect some kind of fancy brew. You really want to go to another kind of coffee shop for that. Try Dutch snacks. We have so many unique snacks. You can get some great ones on the Albert Kuip market. There are some really unique, cool Dutch ones that actual Dutch people eat, but I will link this in the next video. Some snacks are actually quite cheap and you don't want to fall into this tourist trap kind of Dutch snack situation. So I often hear Dutch food is not great. I assume that probably those people don't know where to go. It's really hard to find nice, great places in Amsterdam, often hidden. And we have a really international cuisine as well, because in Amsterdam we have all cultures of the entire world. So you can imagine what kind of bakeries and food that brings along with that luxury. I would suggest to take some inside information, and that's why I created my as a local Amsterdam hotspot list. Nice restaurants, places from Dutch cuisine, so you can have some quality Dutch food. You just stroll around, you can open the Google Maps app and then you can find the best places with the best food and actually enjoy some quality Dutch food. Because trust me, we do have some good food, you just need to know where to look. When to visit Amsterdam? You might want to go off season because it can get very crowded in Amsterdam. You want to stroll around in a nice, comfortable way. During Christmas could be a nice option, very cozy with all the Christmas decorations. Ice skating options near Leidseplein and Museumplein. Make sure to check the link down below because perhaps my video is done already with the best time for you to travel to Amsterdam and the Netherlands. If you want to go to a museum like Anne Frank House, please make sure to book it in time. Often people get very disappointed because they didn't get a ticket in time. Just book it online. Here are the last 2 super local inside tips. The Dutch weather can change very quickly. Famous for wearing layers, so when it gets colder, we can just get warm when we have to go out, but we can also look a bit more sexy maybe if we go to the club, because clubbing is also very normal. So please make sure to bring an umbrella, bring a nice jacket. The second tip is download the app Weer Online. In this app you can actually see the forecast hour by hour. So sometimes when it's summer and you really want to be in the sunshine, sometimes it can be sunny from 2 to 3 o'clock. In Holland we plan around this area of sunshine. Wake up more early, let's say, and then you can go out for this hour and go into the park, lay in the sunshine, which is a very normal thing to do in Amsterdam. You know when it's gonna rain, you know when it's sunshine, and you can even see what kind of weather forecast there will be for the next month. For instance, this last October was a very great month. It was actually super sunny, super warm, very lovely out with all the autumn leaves. If you're planning to go to Amsterdam and really want to get the nice weather, you can always download this app. You know what kind of weather they predict. Look forward to it, book in advance and get ready for the weather condition. Another tip is Buienradar. This is very useful because you know when the showers are coming, so you know when to go into a bar, a day bar. You can always download my as a local hotspot, so you know cool bars to go into when it's raining, because it rains a lot in Amsterdam.
Today we're cycling through the nice weather of the Netherlands. I definitely recommend visiting this country, especially during the autumn and the fall.
You can also plan when you can go outside and have a stroll when the weather is a lot better. The last tip is take a canal cruise. You can take a canal cruise in Amsterdam, what's new. If you sign up here, I will send the link to you. G's boat do a canal cruise while they're serving brunch. Actually combine those two. You have a canal cruise of 90 minutes. It's super amazing, of course. You can see the buildings and all the good stuff. Have food included. Nice drinks. They even do bottomless brunch. If you're going to Amsterdam, of course you need to learn some basic Dutch, so make sure to check out this video where I teach you 10 different Dutch words that you absolutely need to know before you're visiting Amsterdam. See you in the next video.